been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the 16th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays and
coming out aggressively. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Arizona Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school. Two of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to...
He's got it down the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. Unloads it downfield. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. And he will score! Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Arizona right back to the line.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. He's looking deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The give to the single back. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Up-tempo for the offense. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Casey. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. He wants to throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
First down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Arizona in a hurry. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a 6th sense.
Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. Takes the handoff. It's Casey. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Casey. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4 wideout set. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Good, right down the boulevard. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to Old Dominion. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Buys a little time. He's got it on the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. fires left. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback extends the play, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabs it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Off he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for blockers. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Going up top on first down. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Casey. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on first down. On target over the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll immediately call timeout.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up. Looking for space. It's Casey. Just working and poking and prodding and fighting his way up to the 36. Split backs here. Here comes the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Going deep. Makes a catch at the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the stomping has commenced. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short in the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Trying to find his man on 1st down. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch down the right side. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. Idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It's complete to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the 1st down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab well past the sticks.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. And the Yellow Jackets are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Fox. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice percentage throws and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
He makes the connection. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
One more play to pad the stats. They'll leave it with him. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string